number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, stand up.
Good afternoon to everybody under the sound of my voice, and thank you for joining me on the program. We call it Sports 360 here at Ultimate FM. Boy, I'm so happy today. You know, I see the shell now. My name still remains Aaron Zevenai Shoes. The small body, big engine. Oh, Fakonga. The leg can destroy. The commanding commander. The Puyaka evangelist. Today happens to be the 11th day of March 2022. Few days after Madrid showed PSG how to play football. And few days after Chelsea was hit by a sanction from the UK government. Stay tuned. Introduce my main man, the man that has already told me that Heke Master, you can never be in this program alone. I always have your back. I will always be here to join you, no matter the circumstances. Come rain, come sunshine. But we are not married though. We are not married together because his name is Emmanuel Awonus. Emmanuel, welcome.
Thank you. So nice to be here today.
Which match shocked you? After I know that the one that shocked you last week was when your team was beaten 4-1. So apart from that one, which other team shocked you?
Yeah, sure. Madrid. I was my mind with Madrid. I was like, I was longer that posted that. What about Argentine Shatabondo? I don't want to see that. I was like, oh, how will you call someone Argentine Shatabondo? It's not fair. But everybody just for the cruise.
Yeah, for the cruise, for the banter.
And Madrid won. All thanks to Karim Benzema.
Yeah.
I give everything to him.
Do you know that Karim Benzema is the oldest player to score in the UEFA Champions League at the age of 34? They say when people are pulling you down, keep running like Karim Benzema. When the trouble is too much, keep hoping like Karim Benzema. When the ups and downs are weighing you down, keep struggling like Karim Benzema. And at the end of the day, you are going to get the result that you needed. As you can see me, last night I slept with a lot of angels. That is why I'm dressed in all white today, apart from my cap. My cap is red. That is why I'm the Odogu of football. I'm the chief priest of football. Hala Madrid. Let's move on. I have to be very, very fast, like the light, the speed of light, because we have a lot of things to discuss, but limited time. Like I always say that when you are talking about sports or when you are having fun, time is no longer your friend. So let's move on because the time used in checking time is also a start from the home front, because they say that charity begins at home.
I have vision,
Now let's look at the MPFL, which match the 18 fixtures. Niger Tornadoes will take on Remo Stars tomorrow by 2 p.m. rather. Enyimba play 2 United, Wara United Heartland, Nasarawa United MFM, Lobby Stars Abia Warriors, Katsina vs Wiki Tourists, Sunshine Stars against Dakada FC, Gombe United against Rivers United, Shooting Stars, they'll be looking to shoot down Kano Pillars on Sunday. Aqua United vs Enugu Rangers. Moving on, let's look at quickly go to Europe. Let's look at the matches that were played there. Wolves won their game against Watford by 4-0. You know, Wolves lost their 2 straight loss. They lost against Arsenal by 3-2. They lost against Man U. Yes, they lost against Man U. Now they have finally found their scoring boots. They won that game by 4-0 against Watford. Watford is going home unless a miracle happens. Emmanuel, Watford,
they are this.
And we have almost 6 Nigerian players playing there.
Dennis, Emmanuel, and
Ekong. Yeah, that's other Etebo.
And
Etebo is there.
So Watford is a very strong team, and they should actually show forth what they are really need of. But obviously, what is going on now? As you said, they are going home, and
they are going home.
It's not something that should. Let's just support our Nigerians. Yes. They should fight for
but you know, Nigerians are angry because they said it was Watford that refused to allow Emmanuel Dennis to come for the AFCON. So Nigerians said we are praying that Watford will go on relegation, but that is not how Nigerians are wired. Maybe we should try to forgive them for the sake of our brothers.
Yes, and also I saw the list of the players that are going to play against Ghana. Dennis
is there. Yes. Leeds United lost at home against Aston Villa. Coutinho back. He has been scoring goals for Aston Villa.
Yeah, scoring and making assists. At least Aston Villa are so lucky to have Steven Gerrard and to have Philippe Coutinho at the same time in the team. So
and Callum Chambers, the man that Arsenal threw away, he scored his first goal for Aston Villa.
Wow. Aston Villa wanting to fight for the Premier League, wanting to stay, wanting to make people know that this is the Aston Villa. It's not the Aston Villa that we know that when Man U play Aston Villa or Man City play Aston Villa, okay, it ends Aston Villa losing. Yeah. But now they are showing that they can actually do more. And I would say the lead side, they are actually not in a good form.
Yeah.
So let's see.
They have changed their coach. They sacked Marcelo Bielsa. But now the thing that has been happening has been happening. Is it that the players are tired, or that the players don't? In fact, I don't even know.
So this is visible evidence that
the coach is not the problem. Sometimes the players are actually the problem.
Find something else that is really the problem.
Wow, let's move on. Southampton lost against Newcastle. Eddie Howe doing great things. He just said, give me this player, and I will give you what you want. And we are seeing the results. Even without Kieran Trippier, they are still flying. I think they have not lost in their past 6 games. They have not lost. Newcastle.
As you said last week, you said it's a team that has, we all know that the richest football club in the world.
To play in the relegation.
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
They should not play in the championship. They should let people know that this is what we have. Let us see.
Wow. The one that concerns millions upon millions of Chelsea fans. We are pushing forward, Ogade. We are not going to let our problems weigh us down. We are going to be like Karim Benzema, who, despite all odds, despite going 2 goals down on aggregate, Benzema showed his world-class performance against PSG. So that is what Chelsea are doing. They say we are not going to let all these sanctions pull us down. That was why they made sure they annihilated Norwich City by 3-1.
That match, when I saw it yesterday, it came when I saw the sanction and when I saw that Chelsea are going to play. And later I also saw that their sponsor, there are 3. Nobody said they are going to terminate their contract. That they should not wear. The Chelsea jersey should not have the 3 henceforth again, and it's really going to put all the sanctions are really getting to Chelsea, and most people, let's say I also, we are standing with Chelsea at this point, that these sanctions are really to attack Russia one way or the other just because they have a Russian owner. So we should just hope that Chelsea get out of this, and at least they won the game, and obviously it's
Are we going to end up saying there was once a club called Chelsea? Is it going to reach that level? There was once a club called Chelsea.
No, we are all praying it should not actually get to that extent.
The football world are coming together. Despite the fact that I'm a Man U fan, Arsenal fan, Liverpool fan, but in this situation, football and football fans are coming together. They are supporting Chelsea. They are saying Chelsea will get through this.
Yeah, they will.
We pray so. because we need Chelsea in the Premier League. Now let us tell you about Chelsea and Abramovich, because the owner of Chelsea, Roman Abramovich, on Thursday, which is yesterday, he was given a sanction by the UK government. We have been expecting this. That was why the man wanted to sell Chelsea off immediately. It did not happen. Now on Thursday morning, the Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich had his Kremlin oligarchies closely linked with Vladimir Putin's regime. It means Abramovich can no longer sell Chelsea or make money from owning them. The clubs are also now subject to a special government license which strictly regulates what they can and cannot do, and makes it a criminal offence if they do not comply. Wow. Politics coming into football.
Part of what they ask them not to do is they cannot renew contract, and they cannot.
We are coming there. What are Chelsea bad from doing? Listen, and like I always say, we are not just here to talk about sports. We are also here to educate you on what you should know and what you should not know. Now, what are Chelsea bad from doing? From now on, only season ticket holders and those who have already bought tickets will be allowed to attend Chelsea games. The club are no longer permitted to transfer or loan players, while broadcast and prize money is also frozen. On Thursday lunchtime, the official Chelsea club shop was forced to close. However, the club can continue to play fixtures and are permitted to have reasonable travel costs to and from games up to a maximum of £20,000. Fans at games will still be able to buy food and drink. Now, what this means is that Chelsea cannot spend more than £20,000, both away games and home games. Now, my question is, how is Chelsea going to play their away games in the Champions League?
It's going to be
very difficult.
So difficult. Let's say
very
the all-round sanctions are really going to get to Chelsea and are going to affect Chelsea at this point in time. So we just hope that we know Chelsea. We just believe that Chelsea are going to come out of this, and they are just trying to make sure that they get the sanctions to Russia, to make Russia. But Putin is saying that all these things are not getting to him, that they should do, and now it's actually going to affect Chelsea as a club. So we just hope for better things.
Moving on, what has been the reaction inside Chelsea? The club were blindsided by the timing of the government's decision, and understandably, there has been some alarm among players and their agents. One dressing room source described the situation as chaos and said that people feared the club could enter administration. That is what I'm saying. Are we going to see that? Are we going to start saying that there was a club called Chelsea? Now, such talk is probably premature. However, there is a certainty. There is certainly huge uncertainty swirling around Stamford Bridge. The men's team have 3 first-team players whose deals are to end in the summer. That is, the players are Cesar Azpilicueta, Antonio Rudiger, and Andreas Christensen. 5 women's players, and Catherine Berger, Marion Medjeda, Joanna Anderson, Jin Sung Yoon, and Julie Spence are also said to leave at the end of the season. Wow. Now, what will Fitch do next? That is the 1 billion question. Government sources have said that the Russian will not make a penny from any sale. Essentially, Abramovich has 2 choices: to sell the club he has owned since 2003 and walk away quietly as a hero to many supporters, or stay and fight, which could lead to further sanctions and the club being run down. Now, Abramovich has 2 options: either to sell the club without making any proceeds, that is without gaining anything, or fight for the club and maybe lose everything entirely. Now, if you were Abramovich, Emmanuel, what will you do?
This is a very tight decision.
He has been put in a very tight corner.
Even when he wanted to sell the club, he said that all the money are going to be
all the profits he's going to make are going to go to the war victims.
Yeah, the war victims.
The victim of war.
Yeah, that's what he said. And now that he's not even going to get anything from it, he should sell the club. It's going to be a total, like, a very big loss to him. So I don't really know what he's going to do. This is a very tight decision making. Is a very, and I don't really know what he should do at a point like this, because now we have Rudiger that is possibly going to leave.
Yes.
Now. He's supposed to have signed. Yeah, Arteta is going to back up. Yes. Link up to Barca. And now I don't really know. We just hope for.
Wow.
Stand up.
Chelsea. Our prayers are with you. Abramovich, our prayers are with you. This is the effect of war.
Yes.
This is actually the effect.
Politics and food and sports.
These things shouldn't come together. Yeah. We should stop mixing football and politics together. Wow, there was once a club called Chelsea.
Stand up.
Moving on, Ogade. Let's leave Chelsea for now and talk about the Premier League fixtures for the weekend. Now, tomorrow by 1:30 p.m. is going to be Liverpool versus Brighton.
Yeah, Liverpool, sure.
Liverpool all the way. Brentford versus Burnley tomorrow. Who takes it for you?
Burnley was going to be a kind of draw because Brentford are this kind of strong team.
Yeah.
So I see a draw.
Now this one concerns millions upon millions of Man U fans. I have 2 of who is a Man U fan, and I also have with me my handsome guest here who is also a Man U fan. Man U Tottenham. Who takes it for you? Is it going to be another bashing from Antonio Conte's Tottenham?
I'll watch the match surely. So Manchester United should do something. We are home, Old Trafford. We should know.
Old Trafford is no longer the theatre of dreams. It is now the theatre of tears.
It is the theatre of dreams.
You know, the last time I told you that Man U was going to lose that game against Man City without even touching the ball. Yeah. I will not say anything now. Expect my message on WhatsApp. Let's move on.
Now it's just
Chelsea Newcastle. Now this is where our test of Eddie Howe comes in. Yes. Let's see what Eddie Howe. This match is coming up on Thursday by 3 p.m. On Sunday, sorry, by 3 p.m. Who takes it for you? Chelsea, Newcastle.
Newcastle might go on a narrow win, just a single goal lead. But Chelsea should try to win the game. But Newcastle are not this weak side.
They are not pushovers anymore. I'm seeing a draw. Chelsea Newcastle. I'm seeing a draw. I don't know why. But let's move on. Leeds United versus Norwich City. Everton Wolves. Lampard is sitting on a keg of powder. Everton Wolves. Yes. Everton is.
And Wolves are like
they are back in business.
So I can see Everton really getting.
They are going to be battered by Wolves. Yeah. They are at home. Wow. Okay. West Ham Aston Villa on Sunday. Southampton Watford. Let's see if they are going to. Southampton are going to win Watford after losing at home against Aston Villa. Arsenal Leicester City. Who takes it for you? Arsenal or Leicester City?
This is a very strong game. It's very strong.
Arsenal won the first leg by 3-1.
Yeah, people are saying, Arsenal fans are saying Arsenal are their back. They're the best team in the world. And one guy was saying that you can't actually say Arsenal is the best team in the world because you just play the Premier League. You don't have any other competition you are playing than the Premier League.
All their games are in the Premier League.
Yeah, so
they are getting enough rest.
Enough rest. Yeah. So I see a draw. Yeah, I see a draw. Leicester I can get to win, and it's going to really shut up so many mouth of Arsenal.
Okay, let's move on. Now, Crystal Palace are the only team to win Man City at home and also keep a clean sheet this season. Now, this is the second leg. What are we expecting, Emmanuel?
This is Man City. I don't really think you can say you are expecting any other thing.
But yes, I know it's Man City, but in the first leg, Crystal Palace won them at home by 2-0.
Yeah,
they are the first team to keep a clean sheet at Etihad.
Wow. So they might do something again, but Man City is still Man City.
Yeah, you can say that they are back. They have been firing in all cylinders. Yeah, you can say that. But this is still football. Yeah, anything can still happen. Okay, let's move on.
To my destiny, I have waited patiently.
Quickly, let's take a look at the Italian Serie A fixtures for the weekend. Spezia versus Cagliari tomorrow. Salernitana versus Sassuolo. Sampdoria versus Juventus. Juventus are back in the top 4. AC Milan versus Empoli. Empoli would like to. AC Milan would like to keep staying at the top of the Italian Serie A without coming down again. Fiorentina versus Bologna. Verona versus Napoli. Napoli would like to come back to winning ways after losing to AC Milan in their last Italian fixture. Udinese versus Roma. Roma is firing in all cylinders with Tammy Abraham banging goals from all cylinders. Tammy Abraham, the rejected stone,
is now
the chief cornerstone in Roma.
Yeah, I remember when he scored 3 goals for Chelsea in a match. He scored a hat-trick in the match, and I would say he's actually a good player. He's just young. The experience is not really there like that. But he is showing the quality of a good player. He has the qualities of a good player. So you just need a coach that really depend on him that
can bring out the best in him. Okay. Atalanta Genoa, which would expect goals galore on the match. Atalanta is a very high scoring side, but since this season we have not actually seen them scoring that profile goals that they used to score last season and last season. So give me the scoreline of this game. Atalanta.
As I said, it's going to be a goal galore. So I see maybe Atlanta scoring 3 goals at least. Yeah, and Genoa might score a goal, but Atlanta are going to win this match.
Okay, Atlanta to win. Torino versus Inter Milan. Lazio versus Venezia. Quickly, Emmanuel. Inter
are going to win. But Torino is this defensive side also.
Yeah, they know how to pack the bus.
Yeah, so I will say Inter Milan they are topping the league. I mean, or they are second.
No, it's AC Milan.
AC Milan.
Inter Milan is second.
Inter Milan is second. So we can say they might want to fight for the top spot and win. They should win.
Okay. Quickly, let's dive into the Spanish La Liga. Atletico Madrid versus Cadiz, Levante versus Espanyol, Granada versus Elche, Villarreal versus Celta Vigo. All these games are coming up tomorrow. Getafe versus Valencia, Rayo Vallecano versus Sevilla, Real Betis versus Athletic Club, that is Athletic Bilbao, Real Sociedad versus Alaves, Barcelona versus Osasuna, and Real Mallorca versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid are flying high.
Yeah. They have the real big Benz. They have big Benz.
Wow, Real Madrid. You know they say if another man own no spoil, another man own no go better. Ronaldo left, Messi left. Now Benzema is the king of the Spanish La Liga. Nobody can take it away from him. Nobody. This is the first season that Ronaldo is scoring 30 plus goals in a particular season.
Benzema.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The first season in his career. Wow. That is why they say if another man own no spoil, another man own no go better. Let's move on.
My destiny, I have waited.
Now let us look at the France Ligue 1,
I have
where Lille are going to play Saint Etienne tomorrow by 9 p.m. Now Montpellier are going to play Nice, Troyes against Nantes, PSG against Bordeaux. PSG has lost 2 straight matches against Nice, and now they lost against Real Madrid.
They are out of the Champions League.
They are out of the Champions League. PSG. Let's move on.
stand up.
Strasbourg versus Monaco, Angers Reims, Metz versus Lens, Clermont Foot versus Lorient, Lyon versus Rennes, and Brest versus Marseille.
Champions for the champions.
Quickly, there's no time. Bayern Munich versus Hoffenheim versus Bayern, SC Freiburg versus Wolfsburg, Union Berlin versus VfB Stuttgart, Augsburg versus Mainz, Mönchengladbach versus Hertha Berlin, Leverkusen versus Cologne, Eintracht Frankfurt versus VfL Bochum, Dortmund versus Armenia, and Fürth versus RB Leipzig.
Can't you see?
Now let's quickly look at the games that were played in the Europa League. Porto lost to Lyon by 1-2 by Eintracht Frankfurt. Sevilla lost. Sevilla won their game at home against West Ham. RB Leipzig, their games, it's not as if it was cancelled, but we all know that Spartak Moscow is a club in Russia, so they have been booted out of the Europa League. That means that RB Leipzig has progressed to the quarterfinals. Barcelona Galatasaray played the 0-0 draw. Rangers. This is the first time in about 5 matches that Barcelona has failed to score.
And when I
Now Rangers won their game against Crvena Zvezda.
pick my
Braga won at home against Monaco. Atlanta won their game at home against Leverkusen.
have to pick myself.
Now quickly in the what do I call it, in the Europa Conference League,
Back up.
Partizan Belgrade lost at home to Feyenoord, and Slavia Prague won their game at home against Lask. Vitesse lost at home against Roma. PAOK won their game against Genk by 1-0. PSV played the 4-4 draw against Copenhagen. I saw that game. Copenhagen came from behind to draw that game. Now Bodo Glimt won their game against AZ Alkmaar. Leicester won their game. Clayton Alshaw scoring in that encounter. He scored the second goal in that game. They won their game against Rennes by 2-0, and Marseille against Basel. Of tickets. A lot. Because people don't book Man City straight win. Maybe another 5-0.
Yeah, but one guy said to my ear, he said Man City might just win 1-0 and they might just play sporting,
relax.
Just relax. They don't want too much. They don't want to lose so much energy. And when I saw 0-0, I was like, oh, this guy's actually close. He said Man City are just going to score a goal, and now 0-0. I was like, oh,
wow. Now the one that concerns a lot of Madrid fans. I know all Madrid fans are happy. All Madristas, they are all happy because it took Karim Benzema 17 minutes to destroy and humiliate PSG. What do PSG actually need? What do they need? What do they need to win the Champions League? They have all the players in the world.
yeah, they have. The 3 of the goals came from the mistake of their captain. Because when I saw the match and I later went back to check the highlights, most of all the first goal was him sliding. The second one was him sliding, and the third one was the one that gave give the pass to Benzema, and Benzema was not even looking. It was a no-look ball. He just turned and he just gave the ball. So that defender is the main force.
But we should not blame him for what the Donnarumma did.
Yeah, Donnarumma. Yeah, there was this story also that Neymar and Donnarumma.
They had the rift in the dressing room. We were blaming each other, but Neymar has come out to say that nothing like that happened.
For the news to come out at first,
means
something
it really happened.
It happened.
Mbappe did his best, but it was not good enough. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, there was this guy that was saying when Mbappe scored,
it was over. Yes.
His jubilation.
Mbappe scored a hat-trick in that game, but 2 goals were cancelled. He scored a hat-trick. Yes, but 2 goals. 1 was cancelled, 2 was cancelled for offside, and 1 stood.
So it's actually
Wow. And this is the club Mbappe is going to join come this summer.
And when he came to Madrid, when he was in the session, he was checking this particular observation.
Yeah, even Messi.
Yeah, and even Messi. And he scored home, he scored in Real Madrid. So it's kind of a welcome home.
Welcome home, Mbappe. This song is for all Madrid fans. When life is pulling you down, keep pushing. When life is pushing you around, keep running like Karim Benzema. Don't give up. Karim Benzema, making sure that he's shutting all his critics up. He said, I can step into the shoes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. We only know of one man who can do this, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. And now maybe the table has turned around. It is now Karim Benzema. Do you know that Karim Benzema is the oldest player at the age of 34 years to score a hat-trick in the UEFA Lucrative Champions League? Get that stat right. You can quote me anywhere. Take it to the bank and you are going to cash out. Karim Benzema. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. That is why I'm wearing all white today, because you know what? I am a Madrid star. Hala Madrid. It is not easy to come from 2 goals down to win your game by 3 goals to 2. Hala Madrid. PSG were left disappointed. They don't know what to hit them. Do you know that after that game, the president of PSG, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, he was so angry at the officiating during his side's Champions League loss to Real Madrid that he stormed into the referee's dressing room. PSG went into their last 16-second leg game against Real Madrid with a 1-goal advantage. Brilliant injury time winner 3 weeks previously. The French superstar, who couldn't be any more heavily linked with a move to Real Madrid in the summer, doubled that lead in the first half on Wednesday night, and the Parisians look set to advance. However, Mauricio Pochettino's side fell apart around the half-hour mark, with Karim Benzema ripping through them, scoring a 17-minute hat-trick. The first goal was somewhat controversial as Benzema pounced on Gianluigi Donnarumma's resistance on the ball, but PSG were incensed that it wasn't given as a foul. So annoyed was Al-Khelaifi that, according to the referee's report, he aggressively marched into the officials' room and ended up breaking some equipment during his rage. Well, as the referee's report, Spanish athlete Marca claimed that a member of the Real Madrid staff recorded the incident and it will likely to be sent to UEFA. Partidos de Copes take on the story claimed that Al Khelaifi along with Leonardo didn't actually make the referees room during their outrage. Instead, they went to the wrong room and ended up in Real Madrid delegate room, who recorded their outrage before the men had to be removed from the room. The League One side's anger at the decision not to disallow the opening goal didn't end with the two club officials, with Pochettino also extremely annoying. It is incredible that VAR did not see the foul on Donnarumma or call the referee to view it again with an on-field review, the under pressure manager said. Moving on, I don't understand it. The Benzema foul was clear to see from every convincible angle. It is impossible to talk about this game without discussing that huge mistake from the referee. It is difficult to accept this. It's incredible that this can still happen in 2022. We will dominate the first 60 minutes. That goal changed everything. This was coming from Mauricio Pochettino. Is this an excuse from him?
For a club to be winning, there's actually all possibility that okay, you are already progressing to the next round, and just all of a sudden in just 17 minutes
everything fall apart.
So I can say you should have an excuse to it, but then there should not actually be an excuse, because after the first Benzema goal, okay, you're still having 2-1 on aggregate. So the team were not really together, not playing together, and Neymar also has his own fault in the game. Because when the ball is Neymar really wants you to dribble, and once you lose possession of the ball, you get a counter attack.
Wow. You know, it's not about winning PSG. Do you know why Madrid fans are very happy? Because they said that Messi returned to Bernabeu and they are going to teach him a lesson, which on the night they did. It was like a classical for them.
And also, we can't dispute the fact that Modric is a very, very brilliant player.
Yes.
He dragged almost all the players like to him, and they were surrounding him.
You know, for Casemiro not to play in that game was a blessing in disguise. Because Casemiro was injured. Even Toni Kroos was not supposed to play that game because he was injured, but he decided to play. And Mbappe had an injury; he was not supposed to play, but he said, "No, I'll play this game." 7 years without being crowned as European champions for Messi, and the title continues to elude PSG too, for who it remains their main objective. Pochettino could see himself out of a job because of it, and El Khelaifi might find himself in a spot of border with UEFA too. All round not good for the night for PSG. Hala Madrid! Hala Madrid! If you're a Madrid fan, hala to you! If you're a PSG fan, sorry to all PSG fans. Sorry to Neymar, our fashionista. And sorry to Kylian Mbappe. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid qualify for the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. Who is going to stop Madrid? Who is going to stop Madrid? Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. Last night I slept with four angels. You are telling me, my son, always push like I'm Benzema. Always be available like I'm Benzema. When life is pulling you down, be strong like I'm Benzema. When obstacles are pulling you down, keep climbing, keep pushing like I'm Benzema. And you are going to get the result that you need. You could have seen the atmosphere outside and inside Madrid.
Madrid fan that was not even posting anything. It was all hope lost that we are out already.
When that second goal was scored, they felt like it is all over for us.
When Mbappe scored.
But Benzema said Don't lose hope. I am with you.
It's a very good, nice turnover. Very, very almost impossible for Real Madrid, but they won, and it's a nice thing. They won.
It's a nice thing to see that Real Madrid progressed in the UEFA Champions League despite all odds. I'm pulling you down. Keep climbing, keep pushing like that. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. This is where we are going to close the curtain on today's edition of Sports 360 here at Ultimate FM. Do well to join us every Fridays and Mondays, or every Mondays and Fridays for your Sports 360 with the Heke Master, the small but the big engine, the Oro Fakonga, the Leg can destroy. I own very nice shoes. And also with my main man, the Man U fan. His name still remains Emmanuel Awonisi. Thank you for always having my back, Emmanuel. I don't know a better way to say thank you for always, despite your busy schedule, you always make our time to be here.
It's nice to be here. It's nice to talk about sports.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Maybe you are going to go on loan to Madrid. Obviously. So we should be expecting your medicals anytime soon.
Okay, yeah, everything is good.
Okay.
I'm not a football player anyway.
Okay. No. Even if you have to go on loan as a fan, you still need your medical so that we check whether your heart